7 in 10 women will develop it. Almost a quarter will find it incapacitating. And in October 2024, it was formally given a name for the first time. You wake up stiff in joints that didn't used to give you trouble. Your knees, your hips, your shoulders. The kind of stiffness that takes 20 minutes to shake off and some days doesn't fully go. You have been told it might be the beginning of arthritis, or that you're overdoing it, or that this is just what happens now. None of those explanations are quite right. This is one of the most common and the most commonly diagnosed symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. By the end of this video, you will have the real explanation, the name of the newly identified condition behind it, and the 4 specific things that help starting today. Frozen shoulder is a condition where the capsule of tissue surrounding our shoulder joint thickens, tightens, and fills with scar like bands. It causes pain, severe stiffness, and a progressive loss of movement that can last anywhere from 1 to 3 years without the right treatment. It affects women more than men, and it peaks overwhelmingly in the 40 to 60 age group, which maps almost exactly onto the perimenopause and menopause window. Estrogen plays a direct role in keeping connective tissue throughout our body pliable, well hydrated, and able to move freely. That includes the joint capsule in our shoulder. When estrogen level starts to fluctuate and decline in perimenopause, connective tissue throughout the body becomes less elastic and more prone to inflammation. It begins to restrict movement. The result is what we call frozen shoulder. Before we jump into how to manage frozen shoulder, it is important to know that frozen shoulder moves through 3 distinct stages. Most women are not aware of this, which means they don't know whether they are at the beginning, the middle, or approaching the end. Stage 1 is the freezing stage. This typically lasts 2 to 9 months. Pain is the dominant feature, often worse at night, often described as a deep ache that no position relieves. Movement starts to become restricted, but pain is a bigger problem at this point. Stage 2 is the frozen stage. Pain may actually ease slightly, but stiffness becomes severe. This is when reaching behind your back, lifting your arm overhead, or doing upper bra becomes impossible or nearly so. This stage can last 4 to 12 months. Stage 3 is the thawing stage. Movement slowly returns, often over a period of 6 months to 2 years. With the right treatment, this can be significantly accelerated. So, what can you actually do to manage this workday disruption and protect your sanity? Movement is medicine, but forced movement can make it worse. Everything in this tier is about keeping gentle range of motion without provoking the inflammation that is already driving the condition. Heat before movement. Apply a warm compress or take a warm shower before doing any shoulder exercises. Heat increases blood flow and loosens the joint capsule enough to move more freely. Cold after movement. If there's inflammation, not before. Pendulum exercises are the gold standard for gentle frozen shoulder movement. Lean forward with your affected arm hanging loose and let gravity do the work. Small circles, forward and back, side to side. No forcing, no pulling. Just the weight of the arm moving the joint passively. I will also add some links in the description for your reference to look at pendulum exercises. Switch to front fastening bras or sports bra you can step into. Rearrange your desk setup so your mouse and keyboard don't require you to reach outward. Sleep positioning also matters more than most people realize. A pillow supporting the affected arm in front of your body when sleeping on your back can significantly reduce night pain. Tier 2 is physiotherapy. It is the most evidence-backed intervention for frozen shoulder, but the type and timing of physiotherapy matters enormously, and not all physio approaches are equally effective for this specific condition. In the freezing stage, when pain is a dominant feature, aggressive stretching and manipulation typically make things worse. A good physiotherapist will focus on pain management, gentle range of motion maintenance, and postural work to prevent further restriction. In the frozen and thawing stages, more active mobilization, target capsule stretching, and strengthening of the rotator cuff becomes appropriate and significantly accelerate recovery. When you see a physiotherapist, ask them specifically whether they have experience treating frozen shoulder in perimenopausal or menopausal women. This is not a niche question. It is a question about whether they understand that the hormonal environment is a part of what's driving the condition and whether their approach accounts for that. If physiotherapy alone isn't providing enough relief, particularly in the early freezing stages when pain is severe, there are medical options worth knowing about. Corticosteroid injections into the shoulder joint can significantly reduce inflammation and pain, particularly in stage 1. They don't treat the underlying capsule tightening, but they create a window of reduced pain in which physiotherapy becomes much more effective. Hydrodilatation, an injection that stretches the joint capsule with fluid under imaging guidance, is an option for more advanced cases where the capsule has significantly thickened. It's a specialist procedure but has good evidence behind it for accelerating recovery in stage 2. And then there's a conversation worth having with your doctor about hormones. Emerging research suggests that hormone support like HRT might reduce connective tissue inflammation. It's not fully proven yet, but the menopause specialists recommend considering it if you are dealing with multiple joint or muscle symptoms at the same time. If you are seeing a physiotherapist or orthopedic specialist for frozen shoulder, but have not yet discussed whether perimenopause or menopause could be contributing to your joint symptoms more broadly, it's time to have that conversation. You now know what's happening, where you are in the 3 stages, and what helps. This is a very different position from where most women start with this. Share it with a friend who is currently rubbing her shoulder at the desk wondering what she broke. Take care of your joints, take your symptoms seriously, and I'll see you next Sunday.